been converted into a launching silo as well. Anything useful?
Hey,
Viewpoint?
go check that out. See if he had anything worth taking.
I'm on it.
Grab anything useful.
No problem.
Hey,
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I don't have time for this. I need those bombs. Now.
What you need becomes irrelevant when Atom returns to us and divides us all in his infinite wisdom. Until you're ready to become divided, I'll ask that you leave this place or face Atom's wrath.
Adam's wrath? Do I even want to know what that is?
He is the great equalizer, the defender of Atom's word. Now leave this place, or I will invoke him upon you!
I don't have time for this. Just tell me where you've stashed the damn nukes.
How dare you? Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath and despair.
Perimeter movement detected. Suspect in the AO.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately.
Hey,
We've got a lot of
check
nervous
it out.
soldiers over here,
Affirmative.
Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their
See if there's
families
anything
before it's
there.
too late.
Roger that.
take anything good.
Affirmative.
Get that.
Got it.
Pick that up.
No problem. Let's see what we found. I can't do that. It's secure.
Hey,
What do you want?
Paladin Dance.
What's up?
Your thoughts?
Rebuilding Liberty Prime will ensure our victory over our...
Nothing else I needed.
Affirmative.
Dance?
Now that this... I'll meet you aboard the Pridwin as soon as these bombs are counted, tested, and loaded.
dumb and ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find. I'll work with your team to make sure that the Mark 28 nukes remain stable when loaded into his bomb pack. Shouldn't take us more than a day or so. Well, Professor, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you. I appreciate the confidence, but I'm still a bit concerned. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his systems stable is going to hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to activate the power transfer.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
I'm in total agreement with Proctor Ingram. The honor should belong to you.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Professor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
If you're looking for ammunition...
hull plating integrity looks
Is there
good.
anything you
No
wish
need
to
for
tell me,
adjustments.
Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. Listen, I'm not... But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzed... And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting...
Super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
I heard that Elder Maxim got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with the Deathclaw.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir. Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I'm following orders. You should do the same.
I know I should. But before you head out, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
You're sympathizing with a traitor.
That's exactly my point. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you...
Right. I'm not making any promises.
You don't have to promise me anything. Just do what you feel is right. But if I know you like I think I do, I'm betting you'll listen to what he has to say before you pull that trigger. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
Got it.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Welcome aboard, brother. I prefer laser weapons myself.
Proctor.
It's a cleaner shot.
With Liberty
Leaves that
Prime
memorable
back
ozone
in
smell
action,
behind.
this war's as good as won. Now, what...
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mod. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am pretty...
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
I used to be a field scribe. Deathclaw snapping my femur like a twig put an end to that. Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve. You need some patching up. Go see Night Captain K.
The Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the capital wasteland.
going down.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life, making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sensed it, but that doesn't change a thing. Sure. If you disobey, synths can't be trusted. Machines were technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its... I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me...
I appreciate what you're trying. I'm ready to accept. Maxon's ordered you to...
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life. Why would you do that for me?
You need to face this, Dance. Dying is the coward's way out.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I can't run away from what I am. To find peace, I need to face the fact that I'm my own worst enemy and live with the consequences. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotag. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
That's insane. He dedicated his life to protecting mankind.
Is that what it told you? How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially
Sing it, brother.
It's true. I was built within the but when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, don't you understand? From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood...
It's too late for that now. The Institute is... I don't intend. My orders stand.
It's all right. You convinced me that I was wrong, whatever you decide. No.
Touching. Either you execute...
After all the sacrifices I've made and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
If Dance dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that little to you.
Unbelievable. You'd be willing to sacrifice your career for the sake of a machine? So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You are pursued from this day forward. Should you choose to, do we?
I do. Thank you for...
Sure. Don't mistake mine. The only... I'm returning to the... Take some time. We still have...
Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the... Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, if you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a I promise you.
What about Halen?
I don't think I'll contact her.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the... But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else...
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell.
Sure.
I hope the next time we...
Hey.
You're making the Brotherhood proud. You're one hell of a soldier. You're making the Brotherhood proud.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
I'm proud to be serving.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation, as far as the Brotherhood, do you understand?
I'll never understand it. But I'm not gonna...
Then consider this a lesson to reflect upon as your... Of course. Dance's execution creates that trait. His quarters and all... Congratulations.
Right. Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Just be aware, I trust you in any event. We still, while the finishing, report to him ad victoriam.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Mr. Artemis, Pocket's able to carry more than you, eh?
I don't know why. But okay.
Just thinking how wonderful it'd be to get out.
It's abandoned. Like, totally. So I guess, something must have happened, right? And it must have been pretty serious. But maybe we'll never know. Anyway, weird, right? News. Yep, that's the news. Back to the, back to the music.
Uranium fever is on next, and, well, I'm pretty sure enough time has gone by that we can all find the humor in this subject, right?
This infernal rain.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight. I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy. Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
Greetings, Paladin.
Adjusting internal bayonet pressure. Green light
Captain.
across the board.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Try and get Pam back here in one piece, okay?
I have another assignment for you, Paladin. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood. The time has come to deal with him.
He helped us before. We can't just betray him.
We don't owe him anything. What he did for his own reasons. He served his purpose. Now he's just another monster. And a damn dangerous one.
A threat? One super mutant?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV. He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants did he create? How many lives have been lost because of his hubris? No. He and his work are a threat. They must be destroyed.
What's the plan?
Better to keep this simple. He trusts you. Go alone, and he may let his guard down. Get in, get the job done, and get out. That's all there is to it.
I'll take care of it, Captain.
Thank you, Paladin. Dismissed.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Attention! Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
If you find anything interesting in the railroad headquarters, don't forget to bring it back here.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out of it.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be for...
Hey.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon, and for the Brotherhood.
Let's do this! Shoot on sight! Target located! Leave him take us down!
Prisoners! Give me some fire!
Son of a...
You bastards will take us down!
Threat neutralized.
Why don't you people just leave us alone?
Come back here, damn it. Why's it gotta be so quiet? Maybe it's over. I don't see anything. Think we're okay.
We got trouble!
Standing down.
What the hell is here?
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Just one day I'd like to not get shot at.
Find him.
What the hell is here?
Wait.
Not now.
It's only a matter of time.
Shit! We got company! Stand together and we won't fall.
Sam, I'm coming home.
Railroad's offering minimal resistance, Paladin.
Excuse me.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I can't find it anywhere. I'm sorry.
What? No. No. It has to be there. Unless... Volkart. Damn it! The old man always hated my work. But if he ordered it all destroyed, he wouldn't have even known. What am I gonna do? Am I stuck like this?
What about the virus? Won't your condition get worse over time?
I don't know. God, what if you're right? Could I end up like those dumb brutes? No. No, I couldn't live like that.
Then end it now, while you can still make that choice.
I don't think I can. I don't have the stomach to kill myself. But you could do it. Go ahead. Just try to make it quick, all right?